was a clip from Lindsey Stirling's new video, Take Flight, which already has over 9 million views after debuting on YouTube just 2 months ago. But that's nothing new for the electronic violinist, whose videos regularly hit 1 million or more views each, including the single Crystallize, with over 123 million views on YouTube since its debut in 2012, bringing her combined YouTube views to over 1 billion. And here to talk about her summer tour is Lindsey Stirling herself. Lindsey, thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Tell us about your tour. Where can your fans go to see you play live?
Wow, well, this summer we're pretty much sweeping across the U.S. We're doing a little bit of shows in Europe in the middle of it, and it's been awesome. I absolutely love touring. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Oh, it's so great because you have such a unique sound. You started out as a classical violinist, correct?
Yes.
How did you develop the sound that you now have?
You know, I just started experimenting with all different types of music. You know, I had been classically trained and I started to get burnt out, and I was like, I need to make this fun again. And so I was like, well, what music do I like? I'm going to dabble in rock and roll. And after trying out all these different styles, I just kind of took bits and pieces and combined it together to create this fusion of what I love to do. And
it has influences a little bit of the Celtic music as well.
Yeah, definitely.
What are some of the other influences you draw in?
Well, I would definitely say Celtic. I've always loved like Celtic fiddle. There's classical influence, EDM, like Skrillex was a huge like inspiration to me, and dubstep, and then even like a little bit of a hard rock feel of like Evanescence. Those are kind of my go-tos.
Excellent. And you move so well too. Did you train as a dancer?
I am a self-taught dancer, but I've always loved dance and thought it was so beautiful, and I got really excited when I was like, I think I could like throw these together.
Yes.
This violin.
Yes, and your music is so danceable. People love to dance to it.
Oh.
So you've had so much success as a sort of independent artist. Would you ever consider recording for a big label?
You know, I really enjoy being independent, and I really think because I kind of came up that way, and in the beginning it was just because no record label would take me, and so I was like, well, I'm just gonna kind of try this on my own, and it turned out to be, I think, the perfect way for me. I love it. You know, I get to have creative control and just kind of do things the way that my fans and I get to kind of connect on that level, and what they want I get to give. And
so you love shooting the videos too? That looks like so much fun. Yeah,
I do. It's almost like the reward for all the hard work is the videos and the touring. It's
right.
Like, you know, it's fun, it's exciting. You get to be in costumes.
Yeah,
you know?
That's great. And how do you know what's going to go viral? I mean, how do you have a sense for that?
You know, there's definitely there really is no way to know though. But when people have come before and asked like, what's a viral idea? You're like, there really is. You can never predict. Like Crystallize was my big viral break, you know, and I had no idea. I was worried to release that video. I was worried that everybody would hate it. You know, I was like, oh, it's not as interesting, you know, and of course that's the one that exploded. So you never really know. But
it's interesting to see how, you know, YouTube can just create a success. Like you know, it's fabulous. What's next for you after the tour? More recording?
Yeah, so we finish up the tour late August, and I go back into the studio to start a new album, which I'm nervous, excited, all the above.
Are you based in New York, or where is your studio?
No, I live out in LA.
Okay, great.
But I love New York. I lived here for a short time several years ago, and I love it.
And you have a show here tomorrow, right?
Yes,
Yay.
I'm so excited. We're playing at Summer Stage in Central Park, which is just going to be magical.
Fantastic. So. We'll have to all come out and see you.
Yeah.
Lindsey, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.